Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Zurkon Osaka coming at you with some more Ratchet and Clank. It's been a week. Kind of on short rations as far as gaming stuff. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna see who shows up. I know it's like schedule's gotten really mucked up, unfortunately. And that does make for some issues. I will enter this turret. I don't remember what we were doing or where we need to go. So, you know, that's kind of a problem. But if we zippity zap everything, I think we should be alright. Right? I don't remember how to play. So, you know, that's not an axe, it's a wrench. Or ratchet wrench thing, I don't know, whatever. We're gonna do the thing. That's all that matters, is that we get the thing done. We need to go. I hope it's where we need to go, because it's where we are. Yes! I don't remember breaking this door. I don't think I did. But, you know, whatever. If they're willing to give it to us, then we'll just take it. Basically, I think that's the way to go with it. Oh, it's a disco ball. I completely forgot about the disco ball. I think we need to get everything dancing at some point to get a special trophy. I'm not sure. It's all very confusing. Oh, crumbs. These are... What were these called in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like the ratters. The rat things that killed everything? Enemy down? I'm not down. Am I the enemy? Or is somebody else the enemy? I'm not sure. There are so many of these freaking ratters. Please, go away. Nobody needs you. Oh, you're spawning them! Oh, well, that is... suck. I don't want this chap to lose his patience, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to be annihilated. So, you know, that's a problem. Dance with me, my hideous, evil enemies. Are you dancing? I can't tell. You all just stopped. Perhaps they were dancing. It's hard to tell. Oh gosh, you are fire. I do not need the fire. I know it sounds strange, but I'm full up on fire at the moment. Oh, you bastard. Need some nanotech. Buddy. Oh, crumbs! No, come on! That was weak. What, does everything have to be murder? Do even most things have to be murder? Yes. Yes, they do. Wasn't Gaspar isn't that the dude from frickin', I was gonna say Lion King. Little Mermaid? Maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. This guy was just hiding back there. I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish. Not bloody much, because he didn't. Blah! Oh, do we have a turret? No, give me the... Okay, you can't have the turret. I need the turret. I need to make things die? Mostly that. Death. Death is what we're going for here. Oh, Alice! How are you doing, Alice? I know it's been a while. Life is being very... Life is very life-shaped at the moment. For better or for worse. So I haven't been able to stream as much as I would otherwise like to. But I hope that you are well. I hope that you are enjoying your morning. If I remember the whole time zone thing. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. It's hard. Time zones, they're hard. Alright, now I want to shoot things. Doing well, just woke up. Very good to hear that you are still among the living. Waking up can be, you know, kind of hard to do. I've been sleeping a lot myself, to be honest. My trip to Tokyo took a lot of energy. A lot more energy than I really expected. Okay, where... Oh! I see the problem. They are in turrets, and that's bad. So we're gonna have to do something about that. First off, let's get rid of this jerk. Oh, crumbs. Fine. I guess I died. What is with the murder? You don't have to kill everyone. Just most people, honestly. That really does a lot of damage. Okay. Is this our bomb? I feel like this is a bomb. Wait, did you not die? They did not die. Death did not come to these people? You're not gonna get a promotion for jack shit. There's no promotions. Just death. Oh, come on! Apparently death for me. It's always death for me. It's okay. Why does that not die? Did it die? I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna win. Winning is gonna happen here. And it's gonna be amazing. But first... Please kill that thing. Please, I need that thing to die. It did not die. Robots? I mean, does anybody need robots, honestly? At least we've got the shields. The shields seem to be protecting us. Not very much, though. Not very much. I just noticed that. Oh, come on! You just jump in the frickin' turret? Please die. Oh, come on! Yeah! No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Why must death come to us? Should we not instead go to death? I think that would probably be more polite. Okay, so we gotta get rid of this one. This one is the first one.
Oh no, more enemies.
And then we can get rid of this one here. And then we can jump in the turret and kill most everything. There's a robot right on top of us, though, and that's, as they say, a problem. Please go away. Please don't be robots anymore. I need you to be ex-robots. Formerly robots. Not currently robots. Whew. That was slightly more difficult than I expected.
A tripad lock. In order to bypass it, the duo would have to quickly activate all
Oh,
three
fudge.
pressure pads.
Really though? Is that where we're going with this? Did I get my nanotech? I need my nanotech. So how do we activate 3 pressure plates when we've only got 2 of us?
Riding that grind rail, which he will do as soon as he finds some grind boots.
I have those? They're the boots right there. Oh shit. Oh, we've got a countdown. That's easy.
Cool. Grind boots.
That was easy peasy. I thought that was going to be much more difficult than it was.
Is where Ratchet found a shiny new pair of grind boots.
Grind boots.
Strapped on, Ratchet leapt onto the rail.
Did he? Okay. I guess I don't do anything here. I just grind? Can I jump? I can jump. Okay. Appreciate it.
Still on the hunt for the jetpack, Ratchet used his newfound grind boots to explore the planet further.
His newfound grind boots? Did he though? Did he actually?
Looks like the Predator launcher could use an upgrade.
I would like to upgrade. What can I upgrade here? Predator launcher.
That's one of our best sellers.
I don't know though. Proton drum sucks, so I don't really want that. We haven't done anything with Mr. Zurkon. Groovatron? I actually wanted... I'm gonna do the Groovatron. I know it's not the most important thing, but... Oh, Scythe! How you doing? It is a pleasure as always. I hope that life is treating you very well. Backup Groovatrons are stacked inside each other to enable even more ammo to be carried. Here till sleep takes me. You are always welcome here, Hive. No matter whether or not sleep is taking you or is not yet taking you. Doing super tired lately. I understand the feeling. I understand the feeling very well. Alright, we got a little bit of Predatron action, which sounds kind of gross, honestly, when you get down to it. Bailey is becoming more fond of me. That is awesome to hear! Hive, that is really good to hear. I am glad that Bailey is becoming fond of you. It totally sounded like I wasn't. I didn't really sell the emotion on that.
They leapt onto the rail next to him.
Unfortunately. It's definitely been... I'm feeling a little bit burnt out. Give me one sec. Let me get off these rails and then I'll check the question that you've just asked. Okay. How have you been? How's the move? Did you go to Eggslut? The move has not happened yet. The trip to Tokyo was a scouting trip. I did not go to Eggslut because I only found it after it was closed. But I really want to know what's going on with it because, like, I mean, Eggslut is kind of a lot when you get down to it. This does mean that he has gone from fond of me to wanting to be next to me more often than not. That is so sweet. That is just so sweet. I am so glad that your housing and homing of Bailey is working out the way that it is. Is that it? Did we just get all the things that we got to do the things with?
Ratchet would be able to use this refueling station as soon as he collected the jetpack.
Stop going on about the jetpack. We're gonna get it when we get it. Thank you.
Hey, Lombax, come here.
Do I... come where? Where do I need to go? We did find an apartment that has
Don't worry.
now started to ghost me. There's another apartment that Honey Bunny found online, and I put in a request for a discussion on that. I haven't heard back from them. I'm hoping that I'll hear back from them soon because it actually looks kind of cool and is in a good area and is within my renting budget, although the moving budget, it's a whole other thing. I'm grateful I could give him a home where someone is out, where he's fond of someone. Right? Right?
I know who you are. You're the Lombax and the Warbot from the news.
Oh, and you must be the faceless minion helping Drek terrorize the galaxy.
Me too, because we've got basically 2 weeks. I have to be out of... I need to be out of here by
You collect brains
April
as a
1st
hobby?
as the latest.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you're single.
Studying brains is a noble pursuit. If
That's
I can
true.
tap into the psychic powers of these telepathopussies, I'll be able to raise an army.
Yeah, I mean, like, no pressure,
We'll see
right?
who
No
thinks
pressure.
They can steal my food out of the company fridge. I mean, I can contribute to the good of our blog kind. Say, if you can collect a few telepathopus brains for me, I'll give you this jetpack.
We've got to get brains. Trade 10 brains for a jetpack. Can you just, like, go to the store and just pick some up? I mean, I guess if you go to a butcher's...
Ugh, this is disgusting.
Is that a brain? Did we...
Good. Nice work.
Did we just, like, brain up? I'm so confused. It looks like there's a giant brain over there. Perhaps that brain would be worth, say, 5 brains? Quite possibly. I'm only guessing here, but I feel like it would be worth a large number of brains. Give me all your bolts. I am in desperate need of bolts. Also, I hate killing these sand sharks because they're so cute. They're just like the sweetest of the sweet. More brains. More sand sharks. Oh, what are you? How do I fudge? I forget. That's not what I want. I want the Groovatron because I need you to dance. Dance, mother fudger. No, I'm out of time.
Where's that last pad?
Well, at least we made them dance. And I like to make things dance. No, I didn't want to do that. But I did it, so sure, whatever. Groove it up. We got one pad here. We got one pad here. Oh, there it is. Set things on fire. Of course you should set fire... No, that's not the quote. Hold on a second. Of course you should fight fire with fire. You should fight everything with fire. That's the quote. We were, in fact, battling the crabs. Okay, Lombax, you need to go quicker. But did we do it? I think we did it. I think Jaya Ballard is a pretty cool character, and I'm glad that she had the opportunity to grow old and become powerful, as opposed to getting jettisoned into a fridge somewhere for someone's fridgy delights. Crap, how do we do this again? Was it triangle? No. Not triangle. Square? Nope. O? It was O. It's always O. Okay, burn everything. Burninate the villagers? Burninate their little huts? Just burninate, basically? So hi, you mentioned that you're quite tired recently. Is there something up? Is it work that's getting you a little bit worn down? Because if I recall, you've got a lot on your plate, but I so seldomly recall things precisely. Do I need to get every bolt? Probably. I bet I do. It is work, I guess. Os Kronos! A pleasure to see you, Kronos. I hope that life is treating you very well recently. Hope it is being kind and gentle to you. It feels so nice to be streaming again. Kind of wish that I had more time and energy to be doing it, but look, that is a giant brain. That brain is easily worth many brains. You can tell that they took their experience with Ratchet and Clank and applied it to weapons of resistance. I am not familiar with Weapons of Resistance. Is that another game by the same devs? I mean, I guess it makes sense that it would be. Though, I'm sorry, but where did you come from? Don't give me this nanotech meeting thing. I'll get the nanotech son when I feel like it. Thank you. Resistances. Oh, okay. Okay, I finally understand what you mean. So the weapons that were in the game Resistance, the experience from doing Ratchet and Clank fed into that. I played very little Resistance. It was very brown. You did make sense. I was lacking a little bit of context to make the sense-making make sense. Alright, buddy, I got your brains.
Here you go. I tell you what, I actually have a top-secret Drek Industries info pact. If you bring me a few more brains, I might be able to part with it.
You really have a thing for brains, don't you?
Yes, I do.
See, the honesty there is what I appreciate.
Ratchet became the aerial scourge of 1,000 worlds. Or at least his commute got easier.
Surprisingly, not a whole lot to talk about over the past few days. I tried speedrunning Risk of Rain 2 a few times. How did that work out for you? Was it amazing? It was amazing, right? Where do I want to go with this jetpack?
The telepathic brain is a wondrously complex organ. I might have to write a paper about it.
It was a serviceable shooter, and as a result, a good launch title, and it had local co-op. This is good, yes.
Ratchet used the jetpack to fly high above hostile territory.
Did I, though? Did I? Am I Ratchet? Like, should I see myself in this Lombax? Because I don't, honestly. I got to the final boss about 4 times, though none were winners. Best so far was... Excuse me? I'm sorry, hold on a second there, Kronos. Excuse me for a moment. 14 minutes. 14 minutes to get to the boss in Risk of Rain 2. I'm sorry, but are you a god? I need to check. Are you actually a god? B. You know, one of those. $14 minutes? What the... What... What the actual hell? Kronos? I am in some small amount of awe.
I've done a lot of difficult things in my life, but by far the most difficult has been trying to say the word telepathopus 10 times fast. I believe it is impossible. Telepathopus, 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 telepathopus. Now, see?
Yeah, did that make any sense to anybody? I feel like it didn't. Can I blow you up? I'm guessing no. Okay. Okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Enemy down.
Give me all the brains. I need these brains. Oh, can I make the spawner go into dance mode? Because I would like to make the spawner go into dance mode. Oh, it does! Look, it's headbanging! The spawner's headbanging. I love you. But I also have to kill you? Hype says, and once it's spawned, the co-op model too far ahead of... Wait, hold on. Too far ahead, so at the start of the level, I saw a black man fall out of the sky next to me. Hive, I understand the words that you're saying, but I don't, at the same time, kind of, I don't. Oh, you are, I knew you were an enemy, so fight me. Oh god, that's damage. You were damaging me. Yes?
Scientist and I spend all my time studying brains, I should introduce myself in parties as a brain scientist. That sounds much more impressive than a assistant Blarg outpost consultant.
You are not dancing. Why? Oh, crumbs. Do not do that. Can I make you explode? Oh, jeepers! Alright, not as bad as the other evil beast that we fought, but this still kind of sucks. Oh, it's Dez! Oh, don't worry about it, Dez. It's no problem at all. I understand that you've got stuff that you need to be doing. Ah, poop!
Smell a telepathopus brain? Smells like cotton candy. Weird, huh?
Okay, I just want to kill the giant brain thing. That's not asking too much, is it? I bet it's going to be at full health again. And that makes me sad. But that's okay. We're just gonna have to kill it to death. That's the only answer. Did you remember that I hurt you the last time? Is that why you started attacking so quickly? Ah, so. Badoom! Badoom! No, but that was not a Badoom. We failed on the Badoom there? Shit. We better get a freaking brain out of this. We should get like 20 brains out of this, honestly. Oh, you jerk. You are such a D-bag. We indeed got multiple brains. I am in love with it. Give me all of them. All of the brains, they belong to me. Absolutely, Des. No problem at all. You get your meeting sorted. Now, what is it that we want? The Donkadonks, I guess? No, just go into the... I need you to fall into the pit. And not kill me anymore. Actually, like, did you really... You fucking killed me. They killed me. They killed me dead. What jerks. Honestly, though. Just amazing level of jerkitude. I think these things should go to, like, some kind of anger management class. I've been using the Groovatron, and it is wonderful. I've been making things dance. Many things have been dancing very much. But you're right, I should have used the Groovatron back there. That would have been smart. I was foolish. What are you? You're shiny. Oh, I don't need you. Can I throw the Groovatron all the way over there? I can. All crabs must die. I feel slightly bad about that, but not really very bad, just kind of a little bad.
I would be out there collecting brains myself, but my doctor told me I have a bad case of cow finger. I have no idea what that means, but he said to stand in one place as much as possible and it might heal itself. If I could just get people to stop trying to tip me over, maybe I should get a second opinion.
Did he say cow finger? I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know what that is supposed to imply. It sounds kind of gross.
You found one of my telepathopus traps. You'll have to free it before you can collect its brain.
Where's the other switch?
Ugh. Where's that last pad?
That's what I was just saying. I just said that exact same thing. Ratchet? Same hat. Is it up here? Well, I mean, that's very Wisconsin. I can't blame people for that. Alright, so the pad is not here. We've got 1 and 2. So where's the other one? You would think... Oh, I see it. I kind of...
No one else in the galaxy is collecting telepathopus brains. If my experiments succeed, I'll be leading the charge into a new frontier. Or my experiments will fail and this will all be pointless. Either way, at least I'm keeping busy.
Keeping busy is good. I can't speak against that. At least the telepathopus's brains, they're not, like... It's not a hard fight. Which I appreciate. Because, you know, I'm not very good.
Oh boy, out of ammo.
Please, come closer. Come closer. No, I need you to... but also, come closer but stay still. I will give a look at chat in roughly 2 seconds. And by roughly 2 seconds, I mean longer than 2 seconds, but still, like, kind of within that range. Crap, I have no long-range stuff to do anymore. Ah, crumbs! Crumbs, crumbs. Okay.
Ouch! That one hurt.
No! I just need you to die. Awesome. Awesome, the death. Anyways, I've been keeping a finger to the pulse that is the LBP servers. I've been kind of keeping track of what you and Dragonborn have been talking about on LSRS, and it just all seems like a mess. All I can really say is it's fascinating that people are calling mission accomplished at the acknowledgement stage, as in no change has actually been met yet. I can see it in both directions, to an extent. Like, frankly, acknowledgement is way more than we've gotten ever before. It shouldn't be that way, but, you know, it is. So I could see why some folks might be putting a little bit more stock into that than it really deserves. Groovatron. Oh, crumbs. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we're getting nearly the progress that we really truly deserve. What have we got? What are we missing? Alright, we got the brains up there. Brains are good. Mostly good, I guess. Like, I mean, you can't really argue too much with brains. It's kind of better having them than not. Most of the time. Some of the time? Can I not get on that? Fudge. Okay, don't. That was not what we wanted to do. That was the opposite of what we had wanted to do. Crumbs. Alright, there's a giant brain over there. Ah, so! Please, you must get away from me. Thank you. That whole, like, the dude selling stickers, though, that kind of feels sketch as hell. I don't think that's just me that feels like that's kind of sketch. Stand on a fuel station to recharge your jetpack. I will do that thing. Just give me a second here. I need my nanobots, son. Nanomachines, son. Not nanobots. That's different. I find it interesting that Ratchet can sex sand sharks, like, just by sight alone. Are they sexually dimorphic? I guess, maybe? It is a video game, so maybe, like, the lady sand sharks are pink? That would be keeping in video games. The official Twitter did say they plan on resolving it before the end of the month, so let's see what happens. Well, I've got my toes crossed. I don't have, like, a huge amount of faith, but generally speaking, I tend not to anyways, outside of y'all, so there's that. Now, where do we want to go? We only need 2 more brains. And I'm pretty sure that I saw a giant brain beast. I think I've seen a number of giant brain beasts. There's one. You, my friend, have revealed your deepest fear, so I sentence you to be exposed before your peers. Fudge. I guess we can't do that. It's probably too far away. Oh. Oh. Here we are. Hello, Brain. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Probably not. I bet Giant Brain Thing has got way more important things to remember than trying to kill me twice.
Oh boy, out of ammo.
Oh, why? What was that? What the fuck? Excuse me? I'm sorry. I'm exquisitely sorry.
Oh boy. Enemy down.
In other news, the content drop for Risk of Rain 2 is this month, right? That is a thing I had completely forgotten about. Hi, Ratchet, you want to throw that where it's not gonna not do anything good? Blah! Oh, I don't think so, good friend. I think not. Did we get the brain? There was a giant floating brain over there. Wait, who's killing me? And could you not? Are the shots even hitting it? I mean, it's turning red. That would indicate hitting. It's also blinking. I think we're good. Ish. Mostly good. Please, just die. I need you to die. Like, I don't think our shots are hitting this thing. And that makes me very sad. Fine. I think you're right, Kronos. It's very disappointing, but it seems to be the case. Oh god, where did you come from? No, excuse me, but actually, no. We're gonna die. We're totally gonna die? Shoot. Well, fuck it. Why not? So. No. Don't let the sun go down on you in this town. I don't fucking know. Oh, I got the thing. I got the health level up. Groovatron. It's always the Groovatron with you. You're totally right, but even still. Whee! There are no brains there. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck. Oh, piffle. Oh, poo. This was not... That's not... Nope, that's not the way to do it.
Sweet brains, come to Papa.
Can we give this guy the brains just so that he stops talking about the brains? And then come back? I think that would be probably the best thing to do.
The Telepathopus army is as good as mine.
Sorry for what?
Remember, you didn't get it from me.
Good evening, fellow Blarg.
Blarg.
Trek here with the latest update on our quest for a new home.
So the Blarg just they're escaping environmental destruction?
Increase in Blarg activity around the galaxy. While
How
this
many
network
Blarg are there?
correlates to our plan, This move is critical to securing safe passage for our harvesters.
Oh, they're planet
The
jackers.
Star Watch defense cannon on planet Batalia. This surface-to-space ion cannon has been protecting the galaxy from invasions ever since we were first driven underground. With this
Drek is
acquisition,
German for
our
dirt.
glorious plan can continue.
I did not know that.
Preparations are already underway.
I do
So
know that
fear
Drek has been
not,
taken into
stick
English
course,
as
etc., yada,
a descriptor
yada,
of something very low
Once we
quality
eliminate
or
Star
garbage.
Watch and surrounding forces,
And rabbits, it is
we'll
wonderful
enter
to see you.
the final stages
I hope that you're doing
of
very,
my
very well
plan.
today. I hope that life is treating you with the kindness that you deserve. And also, are you going to be streaming tonight? Because if you are, I'll make sure that
Gotta stop Drek from destroying that Star Watch
I
defense
throw
cannon.
up fists for your channel.
My records show that the cannon is on the planet PtaER. I just hope we're not too late.
If you're looking for a little extra work, I'll pay a nice reward for collecting any remaining brains in this area. If you find
Brains.
them all, I'll even throw in a special
I'm okay
bonus.
trying to think of things to pack. Are you moving too? Or are you trying to move? Is moving a thing that you're going to be doing? Or is this just like packing for a trip? I won't stream for the rest of the month. Gonna be at my girlfriend's. Ooh. This sounds very nice. We are firm supporters of spending the time with the girlfriends. I need one of those refuel pads, and I need it very soon. Will it just refill on its own? Fudge. Where was the... Like, I know that we saw a pad. There it is. Excelente. Please give me more toys. No more toys? Fine. See if I care. What do I need your toys for? I mean, except survival. I mean, that's usually a thing. Alright, there's a telepathopus brain over there. It's very large. Large things have large brains. It's science. Groovitron. Dance for me! Dance for me, my minions! But also die much more quickly? You are not dying as fast as I would like you to die. Thank you. Oh, crumbs. No, oh, I've only got so many seconds. Don't do this to me. Where's the other pad?
Girl, where's that last pad?
That's exactly what I was saying, Ratchet. These warbots are very beefy. Not beefy enough, but... Actually, though, where is the last pad? There we go. There we go. Release the brain! You gotta go away. Are there more? There may be more. Oh, crumbs! Listen, you think you're so cool because you're just a giant freaking brain, but that doesn't make you cool. That makes you not cool. I don't know why. It doesn't. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this thing on account of I lack range. Bus budgets. Oh, crumbs. Could you not, though? I mean, it's not asking very much for you just to not. Crap, crap, crap. I did hit it with the pulse grenade. I did do that thing, but I am now currently out of pulse grenades. Oh wait, no, I didn't hit it with the pulse grenade. I hit it with the regular grenade. So let's pulse it up. Blah! Okay, but come here. You need to be in range. Oh, jeepers. Oh, nice. It's actually in range for the flamethrower. I didn't expect that would be a thing. Yatta! Man, so many of these things. Why, though? Why must there be so many? Who is talking to me? Did I blow up the turret? No, I did not. I didn't think it was going to be in range for the burninating. So, I mean, I'm very glad that it was, but it was kind of surprising. I gotta get 60 of these freaking things? Like, that's a lot of brains, honestly, when you get down to it. Blah! Did we do a thing? We did a thing. A thing was done, and it was done by us. Should I go down? That seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna go up first. Just, you know, to be safe. I would hate to lose all of this amazing progress that I've made. How do they have this big of a brain but still choose to attack Ratchet? Galaxy brain lifestyle. You know, you're not wrong about that. Also, I think we hit an invisible wall, which is my favorite way to throttle player progress in Little Big Planet. I can't think of anything I like more than that. Except for many things that I like more than that. Are you in range? Can I shoot you? But I have no gun. My Galaxy Brain lifestyle determines my death style. Is that a good thing? Should we be rooting for that? I don't, you know, I'm very anti-Alice dying. It's kind of a thing. Oh, Snoop. Okay. God, I haven't listened to any Metallica past, I think Load and Reload were the last Metallica albums that I listened to. For better or for worse. I actually kind of like Load and Reload. I mean, I know that they got a lot of shit, but I still kind of like them.
Oh, where's that last pad?
I mean, you got King Nothing? And King Nothing is a banger? Fuel is good too. Memory Remains is a great song to sing. I'm just saying, you know, it's got there's more on there than I think they get credit for. We still have nothing. Throw the bomb, Lombax. King Nothing is also a stand power, so that's kind of neat. I did not know this thing. Crap, we're totally gonna die.
Oh boy.
Oxo! Please, die more quickly. Oh, we died. There's a lyric in Saint Anger. They're trying to be new metal album that literally the lyrics, my lifestyle determines my death style. I mean, it's a mood, I guess. Alright, we're almost at the 1 hour point. I am gonna take like a really quick break to get some water down my throat and to do a thing. It's a stretch. I'm gonna do a stretch. I'm still trying to kind of decompress my brain meats. The whole trip to Tokyo was, it was a lot. It was a good lot, but it was definitely a lot. So, but I'm gonna take this 5 minutes, and if you need this time to get yourself sandpaper, that doesn't really work. Copy of Saint Anger? That doesn't work either. But please take this 5 minutes to do it, and I'll be right back. we are back, and Death Style does sound like a shonen manga power. It feels like Death the Kid from Soul Eater would probably break out Death Style, because Soul Eater is like completely on the nose. Now I want to do the card collection thing because we did get packs of cards. Oh, we got a set complete. Yatta! Open our pack. Nice! We did actually really quite well. We got 2 sets finished. No problems at all. I don't think we have 5 duplicate cards to trade. Oh wait, we do! Then we should definitely do that trading.
You just completed a set. Impressive.
I remember watching Soul Eater as a kid and saw Death the Kid's name and was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound quite right. I actually need to watch Soul Eater. I still have the DVDs. Oh shit, they're packed. So I can't do it now. But I'm gonna have to sit down with it one of these days and actually, like, do a watch. Where do I need to go? Where is this brain? And do I even need to... All we're gonna get from the brain is bolts? And do I really care about bolts? Not excessively? But, like, we're here now. Shit. Fudge. So we might as well get it done. We've only got 18 shots with this thing. I only remember vague bits and pieces of it. There's a lot of fan service. It's very cheesecakey. Depending on how you feel about that kind of thing. My first reading of Soul Eater, I felt kind of embarrassed about that, to be honest. Oh shit! Oh fudge! No, crumbs! Just fly up. Just fly. Fly higher. Thank you. Do 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 do. Oh, just die. I need you to, but also, if you could just die. I did like Maka a lot. She was fun. I remember this one character was doing this spooky character introduction but flubbed it and fell. Then he got up and returned to his spot. Black Star. Probably Black Star. That sounds like a very Black Star thing to do. I do know that he was big on the self-introductions. Brains! Brains! How many of these things do I have? I've only got 12 out of 60? That's a lot of brains. Like, do I need that many? Honestly? It's kind of hard to say. That was not well done. Groovatron. Groovatron. Nice. If you do end up watching again, I remember reading somewhere that the ending is an anime original. Yeah, they didn't have the series finished when they were doing the anime. The ending of the manga is pretty weird. I don't know how weird the anime's ending was, but oh, come on. Really though? You know what? To hell with these brains. To hell with these brains. I'm just gonna go back to where I need to be. I think. We can always come back for the brains some other time. I do remember the ending of the manga has something to do with boobs, which probably shouldn't be very surprising. Maka's design is very cool, and she's like one of the few characters in the series that's not fan service, which I kind of appreciate because everybody is in high school and, you know, don't necessarily need super busty high school students. I know it's probably some kind of weeb sin, but at the same time, you know, kind of makes me uncomfortable. Just, I just want to get out of here? Is that asking so much? Where is my exit? Just make them college students and make them as sexy as you want, for fuck's sakes, manga industry. I'm saying, rabbits, you know, honestly. What is this? I don't know what this is, but I don't really care. That goes back to the ship. Excellent.
Well, you might want to upgrade the Predator launcher.
Do I have to? I've never used the Predator launcher as a thing.
Oh, I'll give you a good deal on that one.
Upgrades. Calm Buster. Sure.
That ought to do it.
BOGO Plasma Calm Buster ammo stored in ammo crates comes with twice as many shots. Nice. Nice. Appreciate that. Fusion Grenade. Groovitron. I think we could do Groovitron. Double Disco. Addition of Synchro Funk Capacitor allows a second Groovitron to be deployed at the same time. Okay. Is that good? Sometimes being a manga fan feels like reading works written in medieval times where 12-year-old princesses still get married to 35-year-old dukes or some shit. Yeah. It's unfortunate. And honestly, kind of gross. Targeting cone. Ammo, lock speed. Let's do lock speed and ammo. I hate the proton drum, but we could get more holocards. Oh, it's Claire! I've missed you too. Also, Claire, happy birthday. I didn't have a chance to say it because, like, I was out of town and my brain meats were completely fudged, but I saw that it was your birthday, and happy birthday to you. I hope that it was wonderful. I think you got a chair. And chairs are nice. Crosses might be why JoJo is so refreshing to me, especially the recent chapters. JoJo is... Like, the characters are adult characters in JoJo? Because that is like a super rarity. Alright, we got our
Where
jetpack.
should we go? The navigation computer indicates that an important message was left for us on planet PtaER.
Well, we will do Planet PtaER eventually. We could search the caves for hidden treasure. Maybe we'll do that at the end of stream.
We could help the Rangers defend the Star Watch defense.
We'll do the PtaER stuff up front. In the newer stuff, yeah. I'm gonna have to give JoJo a look one of these times. I don't, like... My big issue with JoJo is that... I mean, this is completely from the outside. My two big issues with JoJo, one, that it's already a very chunky series, and it's hard for me to get into series that are already chunky, because it just feels like there's so much more of a buy-in to do it. And my second point with JoJo is just, I'm not a huge fan of the particular art style. It's not as bad as Baki, as far as like hyper detailed stuff goes, but it still doesn't quite do it for me. Oh, hi, sleep, as much as you need to, and thank you so much for showing up as always. We super appreciate it. What? I never remember how to do the jumpy thing. Most of them are adults in JoJo. I think part 4 and 5 are still about high schoolers, but yeah. Okay. That is a good thing for me to know. Hey, you know, we have a jetpack, and I don't see why... No, actually, like, we have a jetpack. Why is our jetpack not working? Panda? Oh, good evening, Panda. It is wonderful to see you as well. I hope that you are doing very, very well. What the fudge? What? We have no jetpack. Does the jetpack only work on that one planet?
Incoming enemies detected.
That seems pretty silly. Have I made you dance yet? Dance for me, my minions! The swingy bits are directly above a platform and meant to be traveled to, not away. Gotcha. As it were. Spent a weekend with Shriney where I met her father's side of the family, and whoo boy do they suck. I was gonna say, like, oh wow, that's great, but that sounds actually quite terrible.
Good to see you guys. Come on, I could use your help clearing the city.
Always happy to help when there allows.
Chairman President, a brief warning for my hard-working employees. Failure to destroy Star Watch will result in automatic dismissal from the industry.
Is there a particular axis on which the family sucks, or... Her mom's side are great except for one grandfather who I met yesterday. Huh. Oh, I hate this. Rotate ring. Alright, so that's 2 down. That's... okay. Then we just need... that one there. Except we fucked everything up. Great, good to know. Oh, fiddle smurfs. We gotta get those 2 rings out of the way. But we can't do that without screwing something else up. That's better. Not best, but better. Oh, shit, we did it! Chrono says, JoJo's pretty rough around the edges for the early parts. Can't really get around that, sadly. Alright. I mean, it's good to know going into it. Panda says, so her mom, maternal grandmother, and sister are cool. The others are super shitty to her, and it makes me mad. That's understandable. You're being mad, not they're being super shitty. That's, well, super shitty. But it's a shame that she's got to put up with that. Or maybe, is she, like, still living with her folks, or can she kind of escape the crap show? Twitch really needs to expand out on its color schemes, Kronos. Because that catches me every time, too. Okay. Now we want to help this lady. R1.
They're coming out of the
Oh,
snow.
fudge! Gah!
Come on, we've got to get across this bridge.
Don't give me this stuff about
Coming out
a
of the snow.
bridge. No, they're coming out of the goddamn walls. Get your quotes right, lady.
You killed them yet? Must I make an example out of one of you so you understand how tired this situation is? Do not tell me.
Look, you can put extra punctuation in the sentence all you want. It doesn't mean it's going to work out. Dude went in the snow. There you go. That was a pretty good shot. I've never shot somebody while being blasted backwards before. Okay, she was living with a brother who was exploiting her financially, but I helped her move in with her sister today. Well, that's good. I mean, the moving in with the sister thing.
Right. I'm standing right next to you. If I had a visual, wouldn't you have a visual?
It's always good to be able to help out the folks that we care about. Particularly when they're in their crap situations. It's a Lombax! That's me! I'm a Lombax! Oh gosh, many things are trying to kill me. Damn it! I have been killified.
We need to extend the bridge. Hop on that bull crank.
Oh, we've got triple shots? Since when? Oh, did we have them? Did we do that? Oh, yes, we did. I didn't catch that. Thank you for catching that, rabbits. I appreciate that. Oh, crumbs. Wynn got her new monitor and power board, pinched a few extension cords from her brother while he was gone, and got most of her stuff moved over, finishing tomorrow.
Do you have a visual on the defect? Right. I'm dead.
I must not be eliminated. Alright, let's burninate everything. Wait, why are you not burninated? Thank you. Oh, fudge.
It's not along Max's natural habitat. Very funny.
It could be.
Ratchet, hop on that bull crank.
I'll get to it when I get to it, lady. It's so many more things that I have to kill. Alright, well, I guess nothing else that I have to kill. Alright, we'll get this bolt crank. Do it for ya.
Good work. Come on, Star Watch is this way.
The bolt crank! Oh god, we're not gonna make it this time!
We're sending in a tank! If Star Watch does not fall, our mobility in this sector will be greatly inhibited. I will not tolerate failure.
Yes, you will. You'll totally tolerate failure. She hugged me for 30 seconds today because I helped her move and find computer stuff without ever yelling at her like her exes did, which broke my heart. I mean, yes. I mean, I'm glad for the hugging, but...
Nice shooting. Bet you never got to do anything like that on Belden.
it isn't fair that people should have to be subjected to that, or to be put in a position where, like, they feel like they need to hug somebody for 30 seconds because this is a thing they never experienced before. I'm glad at least that she's got you about. Why? I do not understand. Why do we not have
Here we go.
a jetpack anymore? We went through all that trouble getting those brains to get the freaking jetpack, and now we don't have it.
The reinforcements arrived. Let's get to work.
Listen, lady, I'm doing what I can here. Kind of a lot, you know?
Oh boy, out of ammo.
Oh, fudge. No, look, I was hiding behind the rock. I was hiding behind a rock. That was weird that it went to screensaver. There was no reason for that. We should totally be using the Predator drone thing. Why don't we not... Or the Pixelator. I like the Pixelator. But no. First stop, Predators. Biff? Motherfucker?
Well, looks like the reinforcements arrived. Let's get to work.
Wait, these are not killing things nearly as fast as they ought to be. Please, I need you to kill faster. Faster, pussycat. Kill, kill. Alright, now we go with the Pixelator. Which I think is just a bottle of booze. Don't send in another tank. I don't... Who needs that? Me? No. Definitely not. God, you're such a jerk. Yes, I am. It's just a fancy name for flamethrower.
Attention all troops.
Who's shooting at me?
Says I can't fire or kill you for failing to terminate the Galactic Rangers. So, the board and I have decided to offer a little employee incentive.
Oh, I like incentives.
All who help the Galactic Rangers meet their end will get an all-expenses-paid trip to the third ring of Halabash. Parties, orbital dinner cruises. I even heard they offer cooking classes.
Oh, that sounds very nice. I would be happy to eliminate the Galactic Rangers for that. It's a bolt crank.
Area secure. Come on, let's get across this bridge.
They are kind of engineer rockety type. Now we just need the walking turrets, and we're gonna be all good. Warmonger. What the fuck is a warmonger? Use the Plasma Striker. Use the bioscope's 3 zoom levels to identify enemy weak points. Hit them where it hurts. Warmonger, mighty rocket launcher complete with planet-shaking explosion. Yes, I would like this awesome weapon. And I'll go with full health and ammo because, you know, why not? Hold.
Those laser turrets could be a real problem for us. We're gonna have to find another way inside.
I got this giant gun. Can I just use the giant gun? No.
Surface looks ionized. Try using your magna boots.
I didn't mean to hit you, but you were standing right next to the thing I needed to hit, so, you know, it happens. I really like this look.
Ratchet.
Like the light up hex thing. Also the fact that we're running on the side.
If Drek takes down Star Watch, there won't be anything standing between him and every planet in the system.
Where's Captain Quark?
He said he had urgent galactic ranger business to attend to.
Weird.
Oh, Buttons!
I guess it's all
Hey,
right.
how you doing, yo? It has been a while. But a pleasure as always to see you. And I hope that life is treating you with the kindness and respect that you deserve. And I thank you for doing a little bit of a check-in with me a couple of days ago. I really appreciate that an awful lot.
Okay, now see if you can deactivate the perimeter fusion turrets from inside.
Hey, Dean. Just wanted to say how proud of you I am. I'm sorry I can't be there with you today, but you know how hard these massages are to reschedule.
He's getting a massage? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that the jerkbag is getting a massage, but still. Thank you, Buttons. That's awful sweet of you. It's been the last couple of weeks have been, you know, busy. I've got almost everything packed. I just don't have a place to send them to yet because we went to this. So I was in Tokyo on Sunday. Took the night bus up. Was 6 hours trip to get up there. 6 hours in which I did not sleep at all.
Look around for a bull crank.
Got to Tokyo around 7. Met up with Honey Bunny. And that was like, it was a good lot, but it was also, it was not without its difficulty. It was very comfortable seeing her, and like we fell into our old patterns of being together in conversation, like within basically 2 seconds. So, I mean, it's very happy, but also it kind of hurts a little bit, you know, because also her kid is.
Ratchet, let me in.
Yeah, we're working on it, lady. We're working on it. We're talking about the trip. Her kid is like basically custom designed to be as cute as humanly possible. I'm not a big baby person. Like, I don't necessarily just go coo over wee barons, but this kid is just so cute. Just utterly cute. A total spit factory. I mean, just
Ratchet, check your comms.
gobs
I
of
need to get
drool
inside. Look
everywhere.
around for a full crank.
He seemed to like me though, so that was nice. We went to...
Drax gonna throw everything he has at
Hello,
us.
Brain Meats.
Ready for this?
We went to like an apartment finding shop.
Ready my whole life.
I don't really know the better word for it than apartment finding shop. And it was like 90% of the places that we were showing them, like online, they were like, well, you know, yeah, that would be a really good place for you and it would fit in with your budget, but the apartment owner is not going to rent to you because, you know, you're a foreigner. Discrimination's not really something I run into a lot in Japan because I'm white, and generally speaking, Japanese folks like white folks, but it does come up, and when it does come up, it comes up in a way that, like, is guaranteed to really fuck me up. We did find one place that was a little bit out of budget, but, you know, it was a place, and the place is just basically what I needed. And the guy's like, well, I'm gonna see if we can talk down the rent a little bit for you. Maybe get to shave off like a couple thousand yen off the rent. And we'll get back to you, and we'll finalize the contract and everything. And he's not managed to do that yet. The whole contract finalizing thing, which on one hand is kind of okay because we found a better place online, but this is after I kind of came back to Osaka. So I've got a request in for that, and we'll see how that works out. And that company at least is specifically okay with renting to foreigners, so maybe there's a better chance.
Come on, Star Watch is this way.
I really hope somebody gets back to me though, because kind of don't have a lot of time, really, to be honest. I think the current apartment manager is, well, doesn't like me very much, the place that I'm at now. I was really happy to hear Honey Bunny say that this guy was a jerk, because sometimes I make these decisions about people and then I kind of question myself as to whether or not I'm being too hasty. But I kind of figured this guy for a jerk. That's the current apartment manager. And he definitely is, so, you know, there's that. Are we not gonna... Are you not gonna let me use the thing I need to use? I'm effing dead. Why am I dead?
Good work. Come on, Star Watch is this way.
Yes, 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 lady, I know. I know, Star Watch is this way.
Two tanks.
Why do they know my name?
One tank down.
I am disappointed. All of you. Victor Von Ion, and you can't even kill a few galactic rangers? Where's your brain? Where's your pride?
It's not June yet, so we can't have any pride until June. I thought that was pretty well established. Probably not. They might use a different calendar, for all I know. Can I pixelate you? Oh my god, I can! That was a waste of ammo, but it was still pretty funny.
Okay, you're clear. Let's get to the Star Watch defense cannon. Come on, let's get this door open.
Don't you get off my case, lady. I need ammo. Blue Lombax needs ammo badly. Did we do the thing? We didn't even ride the rails, so I don't think we did the thing. Maybe we did? I'm very confused. Well, more confused than usual, at least. Which, frankly, is very...
We're at the defense cannon, but it looks like the system's on lockdown. We need to get this thing online, and fast.
Okay. Any hints as to how I'm supposed to do that?
Here.
Oh, the trespasser. Oh, there we go.
This lock has upgraded security. I just upgraded your trespasser so it can activate and deactivate rings.
Eh? Deactivated rings, lasers, and blockers will be turned off.
Can you test it out for me by deactivating the ring?
Press X to deactivate ring.
Excellent. Now test the activation functionality.
Press X again to activate the ring.
Perfect. Thanks. And be sure to use this new functionality from now on.
Okay. I guess. No. What did I just do? What have I done? Huh. So if we deactivate this, and then we move... No. Stop. Sounds like a lot of uncertainty and also a lot of exciting and emotional stuff going on. Hopefully once apartment stuff is worked out, there'll be even more space to enjoy the exciting stuff. I hope so. We're definitely downgrading on space as far as apartments go.
Nice work, Ratchet.
And that's honestly okay. Like, I don't need a lot of space. But I am glad that I divested a lot of things when I was doing the packing. Now, some of the apartments that we got shown at this shop that we went to, they were like, honestly, postage stamps. Like, I would have needed to get rid of basically everything I own to have lived in one of them. So we're not going to go with that. This place that I'm looking at, it's got a 6 tatami like main room, and then it has a 4 tatami loft, and the loft is actually pretty cool. It's got a balcony, which I really wanted because I want to put my plants on it. It doesn't have a dedicated kitchen. Like, the kitchen is right off of the doorway to actually go in and out of the apartment. And it at least has a shower, but it's like a unit bath where the toilet and the shower are in kind of the same place, which kind of sucks, but that's just the way it goes. I need a lot of space for my orbital cannon project. Well, Tokyo is not going to be the place that you're going to want to live then.
One by one. When the cannon charges, open fire. Those holes are too thick for standard ordnance. We have to hit them with an ion blast.
My mana cannon also needs a ton of space. Has to be cooled directly by deep ocean water. You know, maybe Amami would be a good place for you, because you've got the ocean right there. Also, I just kind of love Amami.
Use the Starwatch ion cannon against those capital ships.
But where else will you be able to fire an orbital-sized cannon at kaiju-sized beast? That's fair. But I mean, land in Tokyo is pretty pricey. Gonna have a little bit of trouble renting a place big enough for the ion cannon.
Starwatch ion cannon at 7.
I have never been
Starwatch ion cannon armed.
to the Enoshima.
Hit confirmed.
How many of these things do we have to blow up? Honestly, though. My orbital cannon will fire free t-shirts at anyone in the world. That's... I mean, there's a lot of people that could use t-shirts. Would the t-shirts, would they be, like, just plain t-shirts, or would they have, like, snarky graphics on them.
Starwatch ion cannon at
Fire again!
Listen, lady, do not yell at me. I don't really deal well with the yelling.
You got it! Nice shooting!
You're right, Kronos. And those t-shirts, they can be poisonous t-shirts if you've got the upgrade.
Starwatch ion cannon at 25%.
How many of the... Is this just the one last one? I just know that a ton of mangas have an Enoshima field trip arc. I am drawing like a total blank. I'm gonna have to look that up on my break.
Starwatch ion cannon at
Oh crap.
impact detected. Ouch.
Cannon's ready! Fire!
Nice!
Nice work, kid.
It was like a load-bearing boss. There'll be a mix based on the personal t-shirt data we will be harvesting to pair people with the preferred upper body wear. Oh, I like that, Panda. Like, you've got the whole system planned out. I approve.
We should head back to the ship.
Should we, though? Should we really? Where's my jetpack, lady? I had a jetpack. Maybe she stole it from me. Thieves.
You did it, kid.
Oh crap.
Reports that the rest of Drek's fleet is retreating.
I did not know that I did not notice that we did not have a
Copy that,
tags.
Drax. All remaining warships are turning back towards Cortu. You guys did great work.
Must have tags.
Sorry I couldn't be with you today. I hope you know I was with you in spirit. Let's rendezvous and follow those blag back to Quartu.
Copy that, Captain. We'll see you in a bit.
Looks like we're secured. You did
Anyway,
well
I've been able to
today,
draw way
Ratchet.
more since I didn't have to worry about my shitty project. I'm so
You too, Clank. I'll see you both on Cortu.
I'm so sorry that the project turned out the way it did, Kronos. I mean, I'm glad that you've got more time drawing. This is a good thing, but I'm a touch cheesed at just the way things worked out. Was there a reason that we didn't, like, go here before? Hold up a sec, Panda. I will check that in a minute as soon as I'm off these grindy rails. Because this is kind of a lot to focus on. I don't even know if I'm going in the right place. Did I want to be here? Excuse me, I'm trying to go over there. Thank you. It'd be kind of nice if they let me maybe joggle the camera a little bit, just so I could maybe figure out what I need to be doing. I know it's asking a lot, but still, it'd be cool. What did I just do? Did I do good? I guess I did good.
Hey, Ratchet, Grim here. Been following your adventures, and I couldn't be happier for you. Listen, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I have a brother on PtaER. His name's Felton. We don't talk much on account of him being a bit of a slacker, but he sent me a distress call this morning.
Well, I can't let that stand.
Drek was attacking PtaER with these hydro harvester things. I guess
Not
they're blowing
PtaER.
ocean water for something. I tried calling the Rangers, but Captain Quark kept directing me to his agent. Anyway, if you have a moment, could you swing by and check in on him?
Oh,
Thanks, kid. I'm proud of you.
If you wanted me to get this message, why did you, like, hide it way the fuck over on the rails? Panda says the self-destruct will be tied to a press to weaponize orbital platform button in case of peerless invasion. That is good thinking, Panda. That's very good thinking. I mean, I had a feeling it's welcome, not abruptly. Button says I can actually imagine a t-shirt brand called Pubwear preferred upper body wear. Oh, crumbs. Yeah? Works. Buttons? Well, it looks like your timing on that was perfect. Kronos? You wouldn't want to go to PtaER after they sucked out all the water. Also, did we have a ship? I could have sworn that we had a ship. It seemed like it was a whole thing. Alright, so I think we go to PtaER. We save the brother Fenton. It's an unusual name, but still it works. And then... No, wait, actually though, where's my ship? How do I go away? Where have you hidden my ship? I cannot leave this star system without my toy rocket. No, I don't want to go to the turret. What the fuck? There it is. There's my ship. Whee! Though it is a bit of a bummer that I can look at something and say, I'm going to steal that idea in the form of a bullet pattern anymore. I mean, Kronos, you can always... You can always make this shooter. It doesn't necessarily have to be on...
Still stealing water from planet PtaER.
Hello, Brain Meats. It doesn't have to be on LBP. You know, there are many platforms for creating games. Like Unity? Probably not. Find a way to the top of the waterfall. Yeah, let's go to PtaER. Gotta check our cards. That's the thing we need to do. Panda says my orbital platform will also be used for creating games. See, you could partner up with Panda. You would be in good company, Kronos. You and Panda and Neko Navy working together for the betterment of all people kind. Oh no. Oh no. Is this gonna be our, like... It's a small world anyways, and this is all gonna be pseudo-Polynesian themed because I kind of, you know... I don't know how I feel about that. See, it's just, I see the pseudo tiki masks, and they don't, that doesn't instill me with huge amounts of confidence.
Well, dip me in breadcrumbs and feed me to a snaggle beast.
No, we have to batter you before we dip you in the breadcrumbs, because they're not going to stick.
I've never seen one in real life before. You must be Ratchet.
This is so weird. The resemblance. It's...
Uncanny, I know.
Grim asked us to help you destroy Drek's hydro harvesters.
If you're gonna destroy those things, we're gonna have to upgrade your ship. It just so happens the best upgrade guy in the galaxy is here for a comic book convention, right? Follow
that
me,
really
I'll
does
take you
track for
to him.
PS1 era games made in the US, though, sadly. You're not wrong, Rabbits. You're definitely not wrong. It's just kind of like,
Have been coming ashore ever since
you
the large
know...
started attacking. Nasty little devils, but tasty if you know how to cook them.
kind of like, you know, I could kind of wish. Dance for me, my fishies! Dance! Dance! In that case, Buttons, you're pretty much in the same boat that I am. Because before, like, actually starting the game, I didn't really know anything about Ratchet and Clank either. These telepathopuses are kind of chumps.
Hey, that was pretty good. Did my brother teach you to do that?
No, I kind of just figured it out on my own. Can I knock him into the water? Crumbs.
I actually had a lovely fishing trip planned before these hydro harvesters showed up and ruined everything.
Oh, how long was your trip?
Going on about 10 years now. The fishing was just starting to get good, too.
I would not mind going on a 10-year fishing trip. I don't even really like fishing that much, but... And you gotta watch out for crabs. Always have to watch out for crabs. Wait, I want to go to this island. Where are you going? Nobody knows about this game. The devs woke up with months of memories missing, and the final code on a desk before them.
Let's keep moving.
That
Oh boy, more puff oil.
sounds like it tracks a little bit.
You can handle this, right? I'm more into fishing than fighting. You understand?
Well, it could be the two. Kronos doesn't just have to be the one.
Got him.
I think you got them all. Come on.
Do I really have to kill everything? Is that really necessary? Gotta get it off PC and pack for real. Gonna see y'all around, people. Rabbits, thank you so much for dropping by tonight, and I hope that you have a wonderful time hanging out with your girl. Say hello and give her a hug for us. Well, I mean, if she's comfortable with that. If she's not, then don't do that.
Here comes some more.
I will enjoy Smarch with its lousy Smarch weather.
Wow, you look at that. Over there's the Torgoff waterfall. Grim and I used to trek to the top of that thing every holiday looking for gold bolts and such. Then one day he dared me to ride down on a barrel. I tell you, I've never seen our father so angry. Oh, those were the days.
Wait, why was the father angry for riding down the waterfall in a barrel? I don't get it. Oh, fudge off, crabs. Wait, what just happened? Why did I die?
Oh, you look at that. Over there's the Torgoff waterfall. Grim and I used to trek to the top of that thing every holiday looking for gold bolts and such. Then one day he dared me to ride down on a barrel. I tell
Barrel.
you, I've never seen our father so angry. Oh, those were the days.
You might be right, Kronos. Waterfalls can be pretty extra. These crabs are... they're very dangerous. Like, they can even get me when I'm jumping. I think that's quite unfair. Okay, telepathos.
Great, more puffoids.
You gotta fuck off. I'm just saying.
I think you got them all. Come on.
Now, did we get the telepathos brain? On account of, like, we need the brain? How do I get up there? No, because they said they wanted me to get up there as an optional quest. But there are these freaking invisible walls. Thank you, LBP era level design.
So how's old Grim doing these days?
He's
I
dead.
haven't heard much from him since we moved here from the Polaris galaxy. He runs a garage, right?
Yeah, on Velden. It's small, but it's kind of cool. We do mostly hover conversions, proton scrubs, that sort of thing.
Only kind of cool?
And now you're a galactic ranger. Grim must be so proud.
Actually, I don't know. I was supposed to help him with some proton scrubs, but I left in kind of a hurry. Hope he's not too angry with me.
Ah, he'll be all right. You're out protecting the galaxy. What's that compared to a few proton scrubs?
Hey, proton scrubs are very important. Thank you very much. They go in all kinds of
My
stuff.
friend's not far from here. He'll be able to help you
Like
out.
respirators. Can't have a respirator without a proton scrub. Scrub. I do appreciate at the very least the game is very, very pretty.
Ah, great. The bridge is out.
Gee.
These blarg are really starting to cramp my fishing trip. Do me a favor and see if you can activate it from the other side.
Oh, we gotta... This is a gold nut.
Go
Or
ahead,
bolt.
hop across.
A nut or a bolt? I'm not sure.
Ratchet knew we'd have to surface
Oh crap.
the
No, we're gonna die! We died.
Ah, great. The bridge is out. These blarg are really starting to cramp my fishing trip. Do me a favor and see if you can activate it from the other side.
Okay, but I tried to do that, and it didn't... Oh, never
Go
mind.
ahead, hop across.
It totally worked. Wasn't paying attention, that's all.
Thanks. Come on, it's not too far now.
Panda, like, we totally don't want dirty matter. That's like that would be a problem. Staining everything up.
That's not good. Looks like the blarg have reached the city.
Looks like the Puffboys are giving them a run for their money.
We won't be able to reach my friend until the ground troops are cleared out.
We're on it. Stay here and keep safe.
I think that's the last of them.
I am detecting another bridge control switch in the vicinity. We should activate it so Felton is not left behind.
What? Wait. What is this thing? What do I? Can I send mail? I'm so confused. Let's check out our cards at least. We got 7 packs. We got a Rhino card. Fancy, fancy. But we didn't get any sets. We do have enough duplicates that we could trade stuff in. There's a set called Girl Power. I don't know. I guess. I mean, it's not that I don't support it in concept, just corporate girl power seems kind of like, I don't know, just like a thing. The card system makes me both angry and sad. Any particular reason that you feel both angry and sad?
Outstanding! You just completed a card set.
Oh, but that's only in challenge mode. Piffle. Alright, let's clear out these troops, and then I'm probably gonna take another break once we do that. If I can figure out where I'm supposed to go. That's where we came from over there. That's not gonna help us. Can I shoot him from over here? Oh good, good. That's easy enough. Although I think that's like all of them? It seems like an artificial way to make mods longer to get. Take a bit longer to get. That's fair. That's totally fair. Oh, crumbs. I don't want to be in the water. I don't want to be in the water. What is with the freaking invisible walls? I don't need that. That's trash. Crumbs. Well, where are we supposed to go? Why must this make me sad? Oh, welcome back, Des. It is a pleasure to have you. I hope the meetings were stellar. Can meetings be stellar? I hope they were stellar.
Of course, Ratchet knew he'd have to surface to breathe.
Did he, though? Did he really? Huh. I think we done got ourselves lost. Who wants to be lost? Not me. Huh. Alright. Pandas is on my orbital platform. All meetings will be technically stellar. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, in the most technical sense. What? Hello. Fenton, what do you want from me? What am I supposed to do here? I can't even do anything with the post office box. Oh! I did not see that.
Nice.
It kind of faded into all the cruft. Can I make the masks go away?
Come back! You forgot to activate the bridge controls!
Oh. Well, where are they, buddy? Except this giant green glowing dot.
I'm coming! Sorry. I'm a little out of shape.
Would you... I mean, it just depends on what shape you're talking about.
Look, over there! The PtaER Tiki Lounge and Karaoke Bar. With any luck, my engineer friend will be there.
Tiki bars.
The guys on my holo game forum call him Big Al.
Oh!
We know him.
We know Big Al.
Nice dude. Weird.
Yeah, that's Al. He's the best upgrade guy in the business.
It's such a strange design change. In the previous games, they spun around and made their presence known.
What's going on out there?
Oh, the swingy bits.
Soul-stirring rendition of Ratchet O'Reilly. No one's gonna love me. And you're ruining the moment.
Hey, wait up! Good work. Okay, let's get inside. Hey, Al! Can you open up?
What's the secret password?
Your mom?
Oh, come on. Don't make me say it.
Well, your call. I have Lexi Orion's entire anthology here, and I can sing through it track by track.
Yeah, all right. All hail Big Al the Conqueror.
Go on.
The glory of his level 20 spellcaster burns brighter than the 4th star of Julius Major.
That's just all disgusting, and I wish that I had not heard any of that.
Hey, Ratchet Clank.
What is with the teeth?
How's my lady Cora doing?
Ew.
Yeah, she's good.
Did he actually say
we're here to
milady?
help take out these hydro harvesters. You think you could help us upgrade our onboard weapon system?
Is Big Al an incel?
The Galactic Rangers. How about a Tesla Blast weapon kit? It uses polarized electro emitters to increase propulsion by 128.7%.
He's an incel, isn't he? I bet he's got a fedora at home.
For those babies. Sounds like exactly what we need. You lead the way. We'll cover you.
That's the face of someone with a level 23 spellcaster. You're not wrong. I probably shouldn't have done that, right? Oh, I did not want to buy ammo. But I bought it anyways, so... I don't remember him being this insufferable in other games. Oh my god, it actually makes the box dance! That was awesome. Then again, I don't remember him that well at all. And Des says I may have a PS5 this week, or latest end of the month. Fucking nice! That is pretty cool, Des. I hope that the PS5 is everything that you wanted it to be and more. It seems like there's a good chance of that, but, you know, still just kind of hoping. Frictionless Hopper. After tossing out a grenade, the fusion glove deploys a fresh grenade to your hand, even more efficiently increasing your rate of fire. Nice. I'm okay with that. Yeah, they do look a little bit like the companion cubes, don't they? Servo-assisted pitch. The fusion glove uses rotary actuators to enhance the range of your grenade throws. Nice. What else can we bulk up here? We've only got three little dealy bobs to play with. We haven't done anything with Mr. Zurkon. I don't know if I care. There's no Neko Navy on PS5? That seems wrong. I mean, not wrong as in your information is wrong, but wrong as in that just is not a slight that can be suffered. Oh, we definitely want more AoE. Excellent! Excellent! I'm standing on the bar. Which is not a thing that you should do, really. Don't, if you're at a bar, don't stand on the bar. They're probably not going to be very happy about it. I am going to take a really quick break here, though. Put a little bit of water down my throat. There was something that I wanted to check. Crumbs. Rabbits had said something, and I said I was going to check it on my break, and now I don't have any memory of what they had told me that I wanted to check. But I'm going to take this 5-minute break, get a little bit of water down my throat. If you need this time to do a little bit of stretching, get yourselves a bit of hydration. If it's medication time for you, this would be a good time for that as well. And I will be back in just 5 minutes. We are back, and what did I miss? Claire mentioned that Arabi also managed to get hands on PS5. Congratulations on that. This says, I know the smallest one lays claim to the controllers. Fight breaks out on who has what controller and what color it lights up as. That's... I mean, I suppose there are worse things that you get in fights about. Claire wants to play Demon's Souls. I've never played Demon's Souls. I've only ever played Dark Souls, the first one, and I did terrible at it. Des says, I stayed in a virtual queue for 2 hours before getting through to pick a bundle and pay. I'm glad you picked it up, though, because I remember the whole saga of trying to get this thing sorted, and it seemed like kind of crap. It may have been longer. Game queue was around 4 to 6 hours to be sold out when I got to the front. Funny, I was in a very important meeting with legal and managers at work. Kept looking at my phone and other screens at the queue. I can't wait to fire up Sack Thing. I mean, it looks like a fun game. Panda says, check the cost availability of a 370 at a local store. 3,299 Australian dollars and not available. What's a 370, Panda? The same price as gaming PC they had on display containing one. That's weird. So you could just get the gaming PC, strip out the part that you needed, and be good to go, I guess? Oh, it's a graphics card. Aren't all the graphics cards like they're getting bought up because they're being used for Bitcoin mining?
Showed up just as I was about to speak on a panel about everything wrong with comic book-based holo films. All the great bloggers were on it. Me, Stuart Zurko, Obsidian Van Schmoot.
Van Schmoot was there? Really? Oh, I love her. She hates everything.
There isn't a holo film game or
Des
online
says,
product launch she hasn't shredded in the comment section.
my husband is excited as Outriders is coming to Game Pass on Xbox. All of these games that I just do not know.
We have reached our destination.
Yay? What is with that run cycle? Do you even have hips? Nobody runs like that.
Here we are. All right, let's pop the hood and get you that weapon system.
Outriders is another looter shooter. Ah. Is it a good one?
Done.
Tesla Blast weapon kit detected. Happy hunting.
Oh, we get to blow things up. I do like blowing things up.
What are you waiting for? Take out those hydro harvesters.
Remember,
I haven't cared to play the beta. Okay, that's fair enough.
those hydro harvesters. Use your Tesla rockets. Shoot down those Blarg saucers. They'll drop ammo and
We played the demo, died on a boss thing. Seems good. Hoping it doesn't turn out like Destiny. Oh, is this another one of those, like, live service type deals?
I don't think we're doing much damage with these guns. We must use our Tesla rockets.
Ammo acquired.
How do I Tesla rocket? Listen, I just want to...
It's working. Those saucers are about to attack.
Well, then we'll blow them up. Fox, do a barrel roll. Where did it go? Where's my hydro harvester? And by almost out, I mean like completely out? Give me my rockets, you jerks!
Tesla Blast rockets acquired.
A lot of farming and shooting. Farming and looting. I'm honestly like not a super big fan of farming in games. It's kind of why I ended up drifting off from Genshin.
Enemy down. That's what they get for ruining my panel.
Can I slow down?
All systems restored.
To a
Failure is always an option.
Or I'll make sure the first person buried on our new planet is you!
I went off Apex due to others taking my stuff. I get fed up with the grind if the returns aren't worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that.
Almost out of Tesla rockets. That's all of them.
Yeah! You two saved the resort, and probably the entire planet.
All in a day's work.
My time is limited. I mean, right? Time and patience. Even when I've got time, I generally just don't have the patience.
That was incredible.
Oh, I'm glad that you're really enjoying it, Des.
If you two need any
You
more
finally got
upgrades on
past
your
the intro?
How about a new thruster pack? I just downloaded the holo plans last night and they are sweet.
That certainly sounds useful.
Recalibrating the avionics port, updating the software, updating, still updating, and presto.
Don't you hate it when that happens, Buttons?
Technically, you need
You're minding your own business, everything is going fine, and then poof, it evaporates.
Galactic Rangers. It should help you access those pumping stations.
How do I access the pumping stations?
Security barrier disabled.
I really enjoyed it myself,
Perhaps we can
Buttons.
find our way into the pumping station now.
There are definitely some issues with presentation in the game, but overall I found it pretty engaging. I know that there's folks that think that Yoko Taro is a little bit up his own bum, and that's not unfair. But still, I found it to be pretty zippy as far as combat goes, which is something I always enjoy. That boss was okay. It turned out I was going in without my health at 100%. That's a pretty good way to get killed.
That smells terrible. It's like rotten amoeboid slime.
There is a lot of
I bet
bum.
the Blarg are hiding some nice loot in here.
It's one thing you can say for Yoko Taro, for better or for worse, that he's very honest about what he likes. He likes good-looking women in short skirts, basically. And he's gonna put that in his games. It's one of my favorites, though I don't talk about it to most folks because it's easy to fight about it. Well, we're not going to get in any fights here, I don't think. My daughter came over and said you can't run in heels like that. She's not wrong. I guess, like, if you're a world-destroying android, then maybe you can pull it off, but I don't think I could. You want to get yourself a nice set of docks. I'm pretty sure that's where you go with that. Oh, we're in the optional. Clean up amoeboids and pumping station. But it's good to know that your daughter's sensible about those kind of things. No, go back. Eh? Oh, fudge. Let's fudge it. What if we do this? Nice. Same with Monica. I can't remember the last time I've managed to get a decent conversation about it. Minus the one in your previous stream. Oh, no worries, Des. Please, by all means, take your time. I am glad that we're generally able to kind of have nice conversations that don't turn into fights. I know that's sometimes a rarity. Wait, where's the water sucky thing? I need to suck the water? I need to suck the water. Ah. I guess not so much sucking the water, just putting the water back in. And then through here. It really sucks for me everywhere else. Mostly comes down to tired memes or X is a better magical girls show. I hate that. Like, because you can't. What do you even do with that? My mom says it's my turn to suck the water. Right? Now, what do I... We never use Mr. Zurkon. We should probably use Mr. Zurkon more often. I don't need the Predator launcher for this. Oh gosh, there are so many of you. Where did you all come from? I would have sworn they were dead. And why does everything have bolts in it? That seems weird. Maybe it is time for the rocket launcher? Probably not this much, but...
Oh boy, out of ammo.
Is that it? Are they all dead? Everything's dead. I don't even know if we got hurt. Platforming. Platforming, it's my favorite. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what? Oh, I see. That kind of platforming. That's like doubly my favorite. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at that. Easy peasy 1, 2, 3-zy. Who would have trouble with this? Nobody. Now... No, 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 no. Why must you make this so difficult for me? What have I done to deserve the pain? Huh. Okay. But... we got a thing in the way. We don't want a thing in the way. Yes! Trouble with this? It's less likely than you thought. Centipedes? In... Nah, we won't do that joke. I mean, it's a funny joke, but... What now? What exactly is the end goal here? I mean, we killed all the amoeboids. Surely we should be finished with this, right? Oh. more amoeboids. Must we? Do we really need all of these amoeboids? Surely we've overstocked. Maybe they were on sale. Maybe there was just a giant amoeboid sale. That sounds likely.
We're all clear.
Centipedes? In my centipede surprise? I like that version better. I think we'll go with that one. Oh, crumbs. Oh, come on. Did we get stuck? I would have felt very foolish. So did we do it? What did we do? What did we get?
Now I can finally breathe underwater.
Yay! Is that, did we want to breathe underwater? Is that the thing? I guess it's the jam. Ah. It seems like there really wasn't a lot of dangerous diving before we got this mask. So I wonder if it was actually really necessary in the end? I mean, I guess it's good to have. It's never a bad thing to have an oxygen mask. Invisible walls? I'm waiting for the invisible walls to pop up. The secret ingredient my centipede surprise is millipedes. Holy crap, that thing killed me and we got a secret trophy. It just killed the fuck out of me. But now how do I get to the waterfall top? Because that's where I want to be. Maybe we could swim up the waterfall, like trout. I mean, I don't see any other ways to get up there. Is there a secret cove, perhaps? A channel? Oh, I'm not seeing anything. Can I trout? Look, I'm trying to trout here. Fuss budget. Perhaps the secret will elude us. Well, it's a ladder, yo. Just climb it. Ain't that hard. Alright, we saw this thing. We got that. Didn't really help us very much. Well, what do y'all want me to do here? I'm not seeing a path. That was not what we needed. That was not what we needed at all. Something around the back, perhaps? No. Well, poop. I guess we're just not gonna get this waterfall. What a shame. I suppose at least we can open up our packs of cards. And it's trash. Yes, trade for our card. Oh my god, it's Spider Zero. Your raritarium is increased by 5%. Hooray for trash! I know, right? I support trash. You know, you gotta support your own. Now, I suppose this means that the next stop is the Galactic Rangers base thing? I think that's where we're supposed to be going. Where's my ship? Give me my ship, I need to go. No, not bolts, but it's not really what we need. And we do have 3 bits of raritarium, so let's do that.
I would totally buy that if I were you.
Imagine if the Galactic Rangers was just a big hoax, like the Wizard of Oz or something. I mean, they feel kind of hoaxy, to be honest with you. Oh, Mr. Zurkon. We haven't hardly done anything with him. Rate of fire, bonus bolts, shot count. We'll do shot count.
Isn't raritanium awesome?
Cool. We'll try to use a little bit more of Zurkon, seeing as we hardly have done that. I doubt that's the case, though. Doesn't seem like anyone else is in on Quark's negligence. Well, they all seem to think he's great. Even Ratchet thinks Quark is great.
Knock on Drek's door?
Knock, knock, knocking on Drex's door? Yeah. I'm missing. Oh, we're in a blue screen of death. Quark is just going over his silly plan. And also pancakes or waffles? I wish I saw the film before this. I feel like I saw the movie. I want to nerd it up with some pie charts. Or maybe just some pies. We just got dumped into the fight. We're gonna go fight Chairman Drek or something. We're probably all gonna die. The worst part is I can slightly hear the cutscene. Oh yeah, because wait, how? Is it coming through my headphones?
I've landed in Core 2, but I ran out of jetpack fuel.
Rex and I are heading over to the complex. We'll split up and keep radio contact. Good luck, team.
Drek Industries is up ahead. Let's move.
Yes, but move to where exactly? Oh, good, we got swingy bits. Woohoo! That's about as high-pitched as I get a woohoo.
Follow me.
I refuse. I play by my own rules, lady. I'm a loose cannon, a wild card of a loose cannon.
Enemies up ahead. I'll cover you.
Okay, riders. Okay, look, I need the Groovatron. Thank you. The Groovatron is in the heart. Not the lungs, not the kidneys, definitely the heart. Oh crap. You're just gonna spawn more of these things, aren't you? It's so rude.
I'll hit the switch. Wait here.
Everybody just bosses me around. Have I not yet proven time and time again?
Try crossing now.
Now, do you figure, should I try crossing now that there's a bridge, a giant freaking bridge that I could cross on?
Attack!
Oh, can I pixelate our friend?
We got some flyers.
I really like that. I find that dreadfully amusing.
Need some nanotech.
Get yourself some nanotech, son. Oh, we got a turret. Excellent. Turrets are fun. Always fun with turrets. Not as much fun as with portals, but you know, we'll work with it. Could we where's the thing I'm supposed to kill? What are you shooting at, lady?
Not bad for a rookie.
This lady's kind of a jag.
Huh. Place looks pretty secure. Any ideas on a point of entry?
Ratchet, the last time I was here, I used the air purification vents to escape. Perhaps we could now use them to get into the factory.
That sounds sensible, unless they're one way. Where's the vents?
I see it. Over there.
I see it, I see it. We get to take over robots again?
Come in, Rangers. I am inside Drek Industries' ventilation system.
Now, we've only got like 2 hits of health, right?
Curse these abnormally large muscles.
There is a security terminal just north of your position. Shut it down, and the Rangers should be able to access the building.
Okay, fair enough.
Here we are. Ratchetron career opportunity. Please state your current position. Assistant to evil.
Wait, what do I... Oh, you're a bridge bot. Thank you.
Answering calls, assisting in planetary disputes. The defect. What are you doing back here?
Come to me! Now, we want the bridge bot.
There must be a way through this room.
There's always a way through the room. Don't worry. You'll get yourself there. Have we ever seen the female ranger in person? I'll look at the screen 2/3 of the time. We've seen like the scientist ranger, the lady scientist ranger. I think this might be the first time that we see like the commando assault lady ranger. I'll pick you up, and you're going to be a spring. Nice. See, just uber genius. That's what we got going on here. Kind of. Are those like power things? I think they are. No, don't be silly. Wait a sec. I can start that Tsuchinoko project now. What is your Tsuchinoko project?
Attention, all warbots. A bug in your system settings has been discovered. You should never add flowers to your battery packs. You should add power. Please see your nearest engineer for a software upgrade.
Oh, crumbs.
Engineers, mandatory typing classes have now been ordered by Chairman Drag.
Yatta!
You're not supposed to be in here. You'd better leave before Chairman Drag finds you.
Well, I got a bomb. Someone set us up the bomb, but what do I do with it? Actually, no, but seriously, like, what do I do with it? Was there a thing I was supposed to blow up? Oh! Maybe. Hold on a second. Oh, no. No, don't do that, don't do that. Oh! Fiddle Smurfs! Okay, this is a little bit trickier than I expected. Or completely not as tricky as I expected, never mind. I wanted to make a playable Tsuchinoko in Dreams as a first project. I need to see this project. I need this to be realized. I know you can do it.
Reminder that there is a mandatory meeting for all warbots from 1 to 1:30 on Deck B. Any warbots not attending will be destroyed.
Special delivery for
Ah! Mousers! That's what they were called! They were called Mousers!
That didn't work at all.
I'm glad that I remembered that, because that was going to make me very unhappy after a while. Why did I think they were called Ratters? Doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't call something a Ratter. Mousers.
Finish stacking those.
Do these go to the same place? Wait, do I have to go and get another bomb? I don't want to get another bomb. Sounds like a total pain in the butt. What's your gig, mate? Eh?
Oh my, that looks dangerous.
Let's see you think your way out of this one.
Sister boy, do not fail me now.
Okay.
Everything going okay, pal?
I am almost there, but I have run into an obstacle. Drek's assistant Zed is attempting to keep me from reaching the security terminal.
Kill him?
Understood.
Kill him?
Carpet bomb the factory with pyrocytic blast mines.
I think it's probably safer if we let Clank handle things.
I would prefer that as well.
I feel like the dialogue is supposed to be funny or interesting. It's not really doing it though. What is the problem here? Do I need more? Oh. Fudge. Wait, hold on a second here. Pretty dry, and I'm pretty sure it's not the magma's fault either. Everything is the magma's fault. Oops.
Must be a gadget around here somewhere.
Sorry about that. Now, like,
Attention, all warbots. Warbot Platoon 774 has successfully completed training and is ready for action. Congratulations. Now go out there and ruin someone's day.
So... If... Nope.
Destroyed. Respawning.
That was not the way to do that. So what am I missing here?
I am sorry.
Risco, stop. That's not the jam. It's distinctly not the jam. Okay, we need the bridge bot. But we've only got 2 of these goofballs. Wait, shouldn't we be able to make a bridge here? Like, that seems like it should be a thing.
Perhaps I should try placing a Gadgetbot on that conveyor belt.
Really? Really? I guess. Oh, okay. So it's gonna zip zap all of those? And then that'll do what exactly? Oh! Oh fudge! Oh fudge! Damn it! Come back here, you. No, I figured it out, and I need you to just work with me. I'm gonna put you there. I didn't get it, but I get it now. I don't know why I thought the other place was supposed to be the zappy spot.
Okay, that's far enough. This ends now.
Oh crap. Crap.
How did you best my brilliance?
How did I best your brilliance? It's a very tricky question. You're still over there. Alright, so we got the power bot here, and that does the zappies. But we've also got the... We need to get the power bot over there. No, it is not. If we... No, but that's not going to work either. Can we only have one bridge bot at a time? Because that seems like it'd be weird. Let's try. See, like... What? They should be able to connect to the yellow bit. But when I tried that before, see? Like it doesn't work? Never mind. No.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we bridge bought that. And then we power bought this one. Easy peasy 1, 2, 3 easy. You have a wonderful sleep, Panda. As always, it is fabulous having you here. And I hope that your day continues to go very well when you wake up. Hopefully no nightmares, unless they're the fun kind of nightmares.
How are you so smart? Robots are supposed to be simple soldiers. Who upgraded you?
That question will not be answered until the sequel, so I hope that you're not too invested in knowing what's going on. I don't know if that's true, I'm just kind of guessing.
Okay, you want to fight? How about fighting a real warbot?
Oh, Ludo! How you doing? Help Life is treating you very kindly. with all the respect and gentleness that you deserve. Wait, is there another one? Oh, crap.
Then I'll be top henchman. Maybe he can spend all day stacking crates.
Good, good. Hope y'all are doing well too. As well as one can be hoped. As well as one can hope. I am very tough. I mean, that's not actually true, but you know, you gotta project confidence. Oh, come on, really though? Do we need that? Must we have 2 warbots? The only warbots I want are daddy warbots. I would have to wear like a nice red dress, but it would actually be kind of like a shapeless red dress if we're gonna go with the Little Orphan Annie analog.
Not bad for a defect.
Did Clank just giggle to himself? It's kind of creepy. And the only giggler I can really think of is Dr. Giggles, and that was a terrible movie about a terrible person. And didn't even have nearly the gore that it needed. Central Security Station. No?
Yep, I'd just give up if I were you.
No, I don't think that's how it's gonna work out.
Perhaps that magnet can be of assistance.
Perhaps that magnet could be of assistance. Yeah. Invisible walls. It's always invisible walls. Alright, so we're gonna have to get some playbots. That shouldn't be too hard. Got the one right there. And oh, fudge. We can use this to get a 3rd one.
I don't like the look of that magnet over there. Magnets, just can't trust them.
Red herring? Easy peasy. Just not even a problem.
What are you doing? Are you using that magnet? Everything in here is the property of Breck Industries. What you're doing is, well, rude. I'm coming over to your lair and taking over your magnet.
I don't have a lair.
You're getting too close. Computer, dial.
I mean, I do have some magnets, but I don't have a lair to put them in. Oh, fudge. Make me do this all over again.
Greetings. You've reached the voicemail box of Chairman Alonzo Drake.
Alonzo.
I'm away from my phone right now.
For real? This dude's name's Alonzo.
Perhaps securing the future for our race.
I mean, it's a good name, but it's not really... It doesn't really sell me on the whole idea of evil mastermind.
Go straight into the lava pit.
Chairman Drek, it said...
Crumbs.
For no reason, everything's fine. I'm totally not cowering inside a shipping crate or anything.
Okay, how do we get to you?
Nothing to worry about. Security is, you know, secure. So, bye.
That's not the jam. Alright, so I'm kind of just screwing up the timing on this. It's pretty obvious what we're supposed to be doing. So let's not screw it up anymore. Okay. There we go. See? Want nothing. Want nothing but a thing.
I must have so many unread emails right now.
I'm sure that Chairman Drek is very deeply into wage theft. And it seems like a thing that he would be in for.
Hey, let me down!
I refuse.
Heed my warning, Warbot! You and that terminal are the property of Drek Industries. Don't you dare execute that command!
Now the robots are sentient, right? This is in fact a non-child friendly stream. Ludo, if you need to drop any 4-letter F-bombs, by all means.
Good work, pal. See you back at the factory tarmac.
You used the magnet after all?
Nice work, little buddy.
I may have done, Kronos.
Wait, what are we talking about? I zoned out for a second.
You know, I would not be shocked. Would he be the top or would he be the bottom? Oh, crumbs. We're in a blue screen again. Sorry about that. This is from the amazing Ratchet & Clank movie. An Oscar winner if I've ever seen one. He wants to be a pay pig.
Evil Zurkon. Join shooting friendly warlords.
I hope you enjoy your tour of my factory, Rangers. I've even arranged a demonstration of the good stuff.
Oh, we've got him out. Okay, cool.
Latest model.
Mr. Zurkon is here to kill.
Toasted. Open the door. Lady, open the door. I want to kill Mr. Zurkon.
It looks like the main office is up there.
Oh my. This assembly line is the place of my creation. I am experiencing many conflicting feelings.
Mr. Zurkon is born.
Who is Mr. Zurkon?
Mr. Zurkon.
There's a fueling station behind that force field.
You go for the station. I'll cover you.
Ah! That wasn't how that was supposed to happen. That wasn't how that was supposed to happen at all.
Think you can flank that turret?
I was born to flank turrets. Give me the turret! I want to blow everything up!
Nice work. Let's move.
Wait a sec, this is Clank's birthplace. Weird. In the future trilogy, he was created by the Keeper of Time itself. What a change. I mean... I feel like I had a joke there for a second, and then it just died on me.
Watch yourself over here.
Something about it like a meat-based MC. Oh, come on, Isco. That's not the way to do that. Do we, though? Do we really?
Not bad, Ratchet.
I mean, it works.
Did you enjoy my Zurkons? Don't worry, there are plenty more surprises ahead. Get ready.
Oh, that's where I go. Can I shoot the death bots? I can shoot the death bots. Oh, oopsies. Kinda didn't notice that.
Mr. Zurkon is poor. Mr. Zurkon does not require loans. His currency is paid.
Here we go.
I love you, Mr. Zurkon. Can we just be friends forever? His currency is pain. How do you not?
Mr. Zurkon's
Nice.
Oh dear, more of them.
Oh, Clank. Don't be such a worrywart. Oh, crap. Okay, so maybe be a little bit of a worrywart, but, like, not a super worrywart. There are many things. Many things trying to kill me. I would appreciate it if they would not, though. Groovatron. Before Kronos can yell at me about it. Oh, you can't! They bit me! I was doing the grooving! What jerks? What unrepentant jerks?
Here we go.
I was grooving, Kronos. And it still bit me. The mouser bit me. Baxter Stockman clearly trained them well. The comic Baxter Stockman, not the really goofy Baxter Stockman from the cartoon. We have no respect for the cartoon Baxter Stockman. I'm kind of surprised they just, like, straight up ganked the Mouser's design for this game, though. You would think that would be kind of illegal. Stop getting in the way, jerks! Okay, like, but actually, Mousers, you have to fuck off. Yay! God, there's so many things! Please, just fuck off! Why are there so many things? Yes. If we must. Oh, come the fuck on! It was nice of them to do the autosave there, though. I appreciate that.
You made it. Now use the trespasser to access the refueling station.
Must I, though? Must I? Oh, there's so many beams. Why are there so many beams? Okay. Eh? Nande. Fuss budgets. Can we just reverse? Oh, I hate this. I hate this with the passion of 1,000 passions. Oh. 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 Fiddle Smurfs. That's not cool. I know, right? It's far more passions than I actually have in real life. Why? Why though? Eh? Eh? Damn it. Damn it! Oh, don't do that. That's not what you want to do. If it matters, I see a prompt for an auto hack. You're right. There is in fact an auto hack here. I'd like to not if I can avoid it, but buggery. We gotta make sure that there's no walls in the way. So I think that works.
Do not forget, there is an auto-hack program to assist you if necessary.
Well aware, Clank, but thank you very much for you know, feeding us in on that one. Okay. Then but if we swap this all the way around... Nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah? What are we missing here? We want... So that's gonna block off that way. We can't have that. And that's gonna block off that way. So we can't have that. Fuss budgets. It's the walls on the outer ring that are really kind of screwing me up here. Buggery. Buggery, buggery, buggery. Alright, that... Got it.
Force field deactivated.
Kind of surprised, honestly.
Okay, I refilled my jetpack.
Good. Let's secure the upper level and get into that office.
Alright, I am going to take a really quick pause here, though. We are past the 3-hour point. I'm gonna take a break. I'm still feeling pretty energetic, so I'm not too worried about overstretching myself, but I think it's kind of important that I get some water down my throat right now. If any of y'all need to take this time to do a little bit of hydration yourselves, stretch if you need to, take your medication if it's, medication time, and I will be back in just about 5 minutes. Hey, babe. Alright, we are back, and let's just see how far we can get before my brain meats start to break.
As you can see, we're at peak warbot supply. It's the perfect time to break into new markets around the galaxy.
Where is it that I'm supposed to be going, exactly? I mean, I know they said to go up, but, I mean, there's a lot of up to kind of deal with, so... And I don't want to run out of juice. Maybe, like, can we get up there? Oh, easy peasy. But also evil things that are going to try to kill me. So, that's a problem. Could you die though? God, these things are beefy. It's still alive. You somehow are still alive. What a jerk. Oh crap. No, wait. Silly force fields. Thank you. Oh god, that means that we're gonna have to do another one of these trespasser things.
Let's take out these warbots, then deactivate those lasers.
Yes, yes, lady. It'd be a lot easier if they didn't have 6,000 health. I'm just saying. Thank you. Also, you are not dead. What use is a rocket launcher if it doesn't break things into component parts? Thank you so much, Claire. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Or at least a day without stress. And enjoy your birthday gaming chair. Where is this not where we were meant to be? I mean, I thought it was, but clearly I was wrong. Ha! Warbots? Really, though? Fudge. Maybe I should just stick with the magma launcher. Yeah!
More of them, by the security room.
Yeah? Wait, where's the security room? Oh, excuse the fuck out of me, though.
Oh boy, there is the security terminal. You must disable it.
Well, I'm a bit busy right now. Clank. I'm down. We have to do all this again. We have to do all this again. Fudge. I'm not even hitting them.
There is the security terminal.
No shit! I'm well aware that there's a security terminal here. That's not what I wanted to do. That is definitely not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get my Zurkon? Oh, that's my friend. I don't want to kill her.
Area secure. Let's move.
Oh, thank dogs. We didn't have to do a trespasser thing. I was really kind of worried about that.
You can all relax now. I'm finally here.
Where's our friend? What the fuck is this?
Goodbye, stupid ranger.
Silly Ranger! Thank you. What the... What?
You want to take this one?
I have... What is this?
It's time to meet the family.
Enjoy the last minutes of your lives, Rangers. Wish I could stay and watch, but I've got to run. Toodles!
We can't let that slime ball get away.
Oh, she dances. At least she dances.
How dare you shoot Mrs. Zurkon?
Wait, many things are shooting me. What? Why is everything shooting me? Could you not, though?
Yeah, keep at it.
No. Yeah. This fight seems like it's going to be another one of those ones that's a lot.
It will not be long now, Furball. Mrs. Zurkon is winning.
This is true. This is true. Fuck. Fuck.
It's time to meet the family.
Oh, crumbs.
Minutes of your lives, Rangers. Wish I could stay and watch, but I've got to run. Toodles!
We can't let that slime ball get away. Keep firing.
I'm not doing any damage is the thing. That's the problem is there's a lack of damage here. Silly. Our feeble weapons are silly? Thank you? You're really trying my policy here, lady? Okay, what do we... Can I hit you from here? I do. I dare. Okay, get the warmonger out. We're gonna jump over here and die. I am not doing well. Silly! My feeble weapons are silly! Please, like, just work with me here, game. Crap. I don't know if the Predator launcher actually has the range to hit Zirconian. I guess they do, but they don't track very well. Like, I'm gonna have to get up in her face. Oh. Oh. Yeah, like, would you like to tell me how to do that? Is it? Is it though? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Zurkon, hook me up. I mean, good Zurkon, not the evil Zurkon. Oh fudge! I'm out of stuff. Crap! 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 It's funny because my currency is pain too. I would have never guessed. Oh, crumbs, 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 crumbs. Damn it! I just got that health back. I don't want to be destroyed, is the thing. I'm kind of anti being destroyed. Oh shit! But how? Exactly? Is there any more health? There's no more health. Shit! Could really do without these tracking lasers. Oh, fuck. Is that like a wannabe GLaDOS? Because it sounds like a wannabe GLaDOS.
We can't let that slime ball get away. Your feeble weapons are stupid.
Silly. My feeble weapons are silly. Oh fuck. I am still on.
Destroy her shield. Keep firing.
I know it's a little bit unusual to be on this late, but I figured I still was vaguely awake, so might as well like push it a little bit more. I haven't moved yet. The trip to Tokyo, this last trip to Tokyo was mostly just a scouting mission to try to find an apartment, which didn't go as well as I would have liked it to have gone, but you know, that's a thing that happens sometimes. We're hoping to be moved by the end of the month. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Yeah, it's like the one place that we kind of sort of had an okay on. It's gonna cost like $2,000 to actually like do the move. And that's just, like, the apartment itself. That's not even looking at how much, like, a moving company and all that's gonna cost. It's all, honestly, a little bit worrisome. But, I mean, there's not a lot of options, unfortunately. Hold on a second, guys. I'll check out what you just said in a moment. Kind of, there's kind of a lot going on the screen right now. Oh, shit. Is there any other health floating around? That's bad. Being out of ammo is definitely not good. crud. Do you have the Warmonger? I know, it's so rude of me to shoot Mrs. Zurkon like this, but... desperate times call for desperate measures? Ah! Ah! This is really quite difficult. Ah! So! We moved out of the city. Get more for your money further out. Yeah, it's gonna... I mean... There's not... When you're moving to Tokyo, there's not really like an out of city. It just goes on forever. Although the neighborhood that I found, it is one that I really like. And it's not super central. No. Warmonger. I dislike you very much, Mrs. Zurkon. And I would like you to just not anymore. Yeah, we're working on it, okay? Ah! Alright, we're definitely doing better health-wise. So that's good. I dare! I super dare to shoot Mrs. Zurkon. If we can keep our ammo up, I think we might actually have it. It's a big ask, honestly. It's a pretty big ask, but crap. Everything is out. And I don't think this is gonna help. So where... Oh, you jerk. Oh, you double jerk. Alright, where can we pick up ammo? It would be nice if our helpful friend was actually being helpful. I notice a distinct lack of help on their part. Which, honestly, is kind of rude. I mean, there's supposed to be Galaxy Rangers and everything. Chippendale's Rescue Rangers would do a better job than this. Excuse me? Magma Buster, right? I think that's the way to go. They're silly. The feeble weapons are silly, lady. I thought we discussed this already. I must be doing this wrong. I mean, I can't imagine... that we're supposed to be wasting all of our ammo on the shield? Not today, Mrs. Zurkon, not today. Shh. Crumbs. I really hate these tracking shots.
Keep moving, Ratchet.
Yeah, lady, trust me, I'm working on it. Will they though? Will they? Fuck. You're not winning though, is the thing. I just need to get some health, that's all. Just a little bit of health. Alright, now we are in the money. Fuck! This shield is the blurst? I mean, we've got her down to 29. That's pretty good. $24? Okay, like we're doing it. Oh, I wonder. That's not an impossibility. Silly! I'm getting tired of that lady. Alright, what can I... Fusion grenades. Excellent. Eat granados! Okay, we got her down to 4. Shit! Fire! Oh shit! Fuck! Magma Buster. Good. Woo! Done and done, motherfucker! Damn.
Yeah, the bigger they are.
That was... a lot?
I'm gonna go investigate that office. Meet me there.
Okay. Which office are you investigating?
Ship to the Drek Industries tarmac. We'll see you back on Karwan.
Hey, can you take care of this lock?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Fuck, I don't want to do lock. Hi. Okay. Wait, really? This seems too simple. Well, hold on a second. We got... Oh, I see. There's a second one up there. We don't want any of these beams to overlap is the thing, right? So... Maybe I'll just do the auto unlock. Maybe that would be fine. Oh, you fuckers. Screw it. Yes, I'll auto hack. Oh wait, you won't be able to get any trophies related to Trespasser puzzles without starting a new game. Fuck it, I don't care. I just want to be able to save.
Come on.
Oh great, we got a blue screen. They found the plans for something called the deplanetizer. Drek is going to use the deplanetizer to break up planets and then put them together in a perfect planet, like that one Marvel series that is probably already like 10 years old now. And they captured the Z-bot. And then use the planet scraps to make his very own planet dragon. I mean, why not though? Whew. Alright. I think if we touch the ship, it saves. Or if we touch the... Oh, there's nothing else to touch. Okay, so if we touch the ship, it saves. Because I do think that we want to do the wind down. Because this has been a long stream, we got a lot done.
Punch in our new flight coordinates.
Screwed up a trophy, but whatever. I don't really care. Screw up trophies, fine. Why is my stereo off? Are you broken? No, okay, you're not broken. That's good. Yeah. Hi, Brain Meats. We can talk. Talking is a thing that we do. Probably more than necessary. I think we're probably not going to have a Thursday stream this week. I really need the time to wrap things up, at least here. I don't have an apartment yet, but if I could get like everything cleaned in the next week, because like I say, I've got a 2-week deadline to get out of here. So probably, yeah, Thursday is going to be a skip. Monday or Tuesday will be our next stream. We'll be going on with Ratchet and Clank. As soon as I know, like, exactly when I'll be leaving this apartment, and then we're going to have at least, like, one last, probably like an AMA stream in Osaka. It shouldn't be too much of a difficulty to get, like, internet hooked up in the new place. So there shouldn't be too much of a gap, I hope, before, like, we can actually do streams from the currently imaginary Tokyo apartment. So we got our toes crossed for that. I had a great night tonight. This was really good. It's good for the decompression as well. Having these gaps in between the streams does kind of wear on me a little bit, so to be able to chill with everybody was very, very nice. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. I hope you're keeping yourselves safe and hydrated, warm if it's cold where you are, medicated if you need to be medicated, and just basking in the love of the people who love you, like me. But that pretty much does it for us this go about. So from me, Risco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there wherever you may happen to be, Thank you. Arigato, arigasamariota, sayonara, see you, and ciao.